Coffee lovers, brace yourselves. The price of your daily grind has hit a 50-year high, forcing producers to pass soaring costs onto consumers. Here's why your caffeine fix is getting brutally expensive. At the end of January, Arabica coffee beans surged past $3.60 per pound, and that's largely due to the fact that Brazil, the world's #1 coffee producer, is running on empty. Last year, a severe drought ravaged Brazil's crops. While this year brought some slight relief, the damage is lasting. The upcoming harvest is still projected to shrink by 4.4%, as per Brazilian food agency CONAB. But this isn't just bad weather, it's climate chaos. Human-driven fossil fuel use is increasing global temperatures, which in turn increases evaporation rates. The result? Less groundwater and drier vegetation, which make crops less viable and create ideal conditions for wildfires. Amanda Archilla, Executive Director of Fairtrade America, a Washington-based nonprofit, explained to the New York Times that issues with old methods of production used by farmers are 1. Stripping soil health and fertility, and 2. Not allowing for resilience against climate change. Her fix? Higher prices, because then coffee producers can take the profits and invest them in climate change mitigation measures, such as growing more trees to shade the coffee beans. But climate change isn't the only culprit. CEO of the Specialty Coffee Association, Yanis Apostolopoulos, warns that economic pressures and geopolitical uncertainty are squeezing prices. One example is Donald Trump's January threat, a 25% tariff on Colombian goods, including coffee, to strong-arm the country into accepting US deportees. Initially, such a move would not increase the prices for coffee producers. However, it would increase the cost for consumers, who might be forced to buy less overall to account for the price increase. The threat per se was enough to rattle markets. And coffee isn't the only grocery staple burning holes in wallets. Eggs are sizzling too. Egg prices hit a record high in January when a dozen cost $4.95 on average. Since then, the average cost has increased to $8, according to the US Department of Agriculture. Since the beginning of 2024, prices have seen a whopping 65% increase with no relief in sight. And this is causing yet another issue. According to Newsweek, the US Customs and Border Protection, CBP, is intensifying efforts to curb a growing wave of egg smuggling due to the soaring prices nationwide. With egg costs at record highs, more individuals are attempting to bring raw eggs into the US illegally, raising public health concerns. From October 2024 to February 2025, CBP recorded a 29% increase in egg seizures at US ports of entry compared to the previous year. Officials also warn that these illegal imports pose a risk of spreading avian diseases. From coffee farms to chicken coups, climate disasters and political games are cooking up a perfect storm. As temperatures rise and tensions simmer, your morning ritual is becoming a luxury with no easy fixes on the horizon.